What's the deal, y'all? So, man, I signed for the store today. It's been a long time coming, man. No cap. Crazy story. So I'm gonna just make a video about the whole process and begin the store. All the shit I had to go through, obstacles. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of stuff, man. It's been a long time coming for real, like longer than people think. So, yeah, let's get into the video. All right, so for a long time, like I always felt like the store was the next step for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got the online presence, like it's cool, but online just so, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of quick brands right now, like a lot of, nothing against strictly online. Like I said, I've been doing online since I created the brand, but I just feel like right now in this generation of time, everybody is making a brand. Like they think it's just quick money, this, that, and the other. So I'm like, how can I separate myself even further to let people know like this is a real brand? Like I do this shit for real, like, you know what I'm saying? So a store is what came to mind. So I'm like, where could I put a store? I live in LA. I still got a crib in LA. So I'm like, where can I put a store? Boom, boom. I'm like, well, a lot of my support comes from the crib. So let me just go back and start where I'm from. So I came back to Detroit. Still got my crib and stuff. I came back like in July. Came back in July. I was looking for store. Found a perfect spot. The landlord graduated from the high school I did, but like 30 years before me. He graduated from the same high school, and my school is like a big ass brotherhood. So I just thought like I had that better connection or chance to get in the spot. So he ended up like, nah, we're not gonna go. Like he let me go through the whole process, credit check, everything. We talked numbers, you know what I'm saying? We did the whole process, and I was just to the point where I just had to sign. And he just hit me up out of nowhere, like, yeah, we just, somebody else hit me up. They want to do a doctor's office. So I'm gonna go with the doctor's office. I'm like, okay, cool, boom. And then I kind of just like got discouraged from that. I kind of just like said, fuck the store right now. I went back to LA, was back in LA trapping online, hustling extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Just that stuff. Cause in this new generation of clothes, you gotta do a lot unless you just like ride the rappers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really just hustling, like doing everything I can to keep my shit afloat. Cause I got X, Y, and Z amount of bills, like crazy shit. So I was just went back to hustling and said, forget the store, just put it back in the back burner because I don't have enough time to really focus on that at the moment. So then come around New Year's time, I'm like, what can I do to triple, quadruple my situation? And I'm like, I went back, like, let me go back and try to get a store. So boom, got a Postmate. I got a Postmate and posted January 5th. I had no idea where I was putting the store. They have no idea where, no potential locations, no nothing. Posted a graphic that said Arrival Flagship Detroit, and I said store on the way. Give me a couple months. Posted that. I had no idea where I was putting the store. Nothing. I just posted that shit. Like just fuck it. Post it. I did it as a way of manifestation, and so I don't procrastinate. If I post this and tell people I got a store on the way, people gonna anticipate it. People gonna want to see it, and I'm putting it out in the universe. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Let me do that. And it's really gonna shake, like it's really gonna happen in God's timing, like in perfect timing. Like the whole situation was like faith, no cap, literally faith. So the spot I got now is actually the first spot I looked at the year, because it's where my mother started 15 years ago, and she like, hey, you get a good price, blah blah blah. Like we can, you know what I'm saying, we can get you a good price. It'd be a good starting point for you, just that and other. Perfect size, all that. So we go and they give me a price, whatever. It was much higher than what I initially thought it would be, like much higher. So I went to pay the deposit, and I met the landlord up there to pay the deposit, had my money order, everything ready. I was gonna sign for that initial price, and then it just she didn't have the keys to the building, so she like, let's link tomorrow. I'm gonna give you a call, whatever. Boom. She ended up forgetting to call me the next day, so I'm thinking they just like spinning me off. So I go on another hunt. Me and my mama look at like at least 5 to 7 spots, maybe 8 or 9. And one of them really was the perfect spot in my head. It was a storefront, right? Then it was a full basement. So I was gonna turn a full basement to a recording studio and a podcast studio. Then it had the apartment on top. So I wasn't gonna tell nobody I was gonna live in an apartment, but now I'm not in it no more, so I could tell the situation. Had a fully furnished apartment on the top, and he was gonna give it to me in a deal, like a package deal, like you get both. I'll give you, you know what I'm saying, a better price and this and the other. So I was gonna get both because because I'm getting a store here, I gotta get a crib in Detroit now too. So it literally was the perfect situation. And I started a podcast with my homies, and I've been making music here and there. So I'm like, it's all 3 floors I can really lock in and elevate creatively. So boom, racially profiled me. We went back, seen it twice. We did everything. You know what I'm saying? Literally did everything. So it was like, sent everything through. Everything was good. The money was good. They was trying to overcharge us for the deposit. We gonna pay it. It's good, and we gonna pay you months in advance because we know how they was. You know what I'm saying? They was them people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They was them people. So hold us. Boom. My mama called like, yeah, so what's going on? Boom. He like, yeah, we don't know if this is a good location for your son. We got some other spots in the inner city that'll be a better fit for him. She like, what that's supposed to mean? You don't know my son, you know what I'm saying, what he got going on, and you know what I'm saying? They just literally racially profiled me. Like, we gonna go with a coffee shop. But they was like, well, we gonna show it again on Friday, so we gonna keep you in the loop. But like, you just say you going with a coffee shop, so how was you gonna keep me in the loop? It was some crap. So my mama ended up spazzing. Boom. At the time, I was in either Houston or Phoenix. I was somewhere out of town. I wasn't even here, so my mama was taking care of it for me. So they hold us. So I'm like, I got so discouraged, like so discouraged. I'm like, okay, God must not want me to have this store, or, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking this karma for how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking this all types of bad reasons. Like, I'm just thinking the worst. Literally, I was thinking the worst. So I just fucking, you know what I'm saying? Back to hustling, back to doing what I do, man. Day to day, boom. So I'm doing what I do. My mama like, just keep hope, keep your faith going, keep your faith going. It's all gonna happen for a reason. Then I had to take care of a situation in my apartment. So I took a big financial L for that. My apartment in LA. I was at somebody staying there, so I took a financial L for that. So if I would have got the last store, I would have had to pay them over 5 figures. Then I would have to fly to LA and take care of my LA apartment that the situation happened in my apartment. So it would have been no way I'd be able to take care of all at the same time. No way. So we went and took care of that, and I came back and I was really fed up. I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to figure some shit out and really start making shit happen, because I'm at a point now where I'm tired of waiting for shit. Like, I'm done waiting for shit. So then out of nowhere, yesterday, I get a call from the first landlord. And then I'm like, at this point, I don't got nothing to lose. So I tell her the price that I want to pay. I'm like, yeah, no disrespect, but boy, I've been looking around. I feel like I should pay this for this spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a family connection. So she like, oh yeah, we definitely want to work with you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? It's like a real family connection. Like, my mom was real good with their family. I kind of grew up with them, like, as a family. So it was a real good connection. It was smooth closing. Then I went in today, signed. Me and my mom got to looking around and plotting, because we gonna go crazy. We going crazy, bro. I swear to God. Nothing we do is regular, man. This shit about to be crazy. Like, this is my first chance to really show people, like, what the fuck really is going on. You see what I'm saying? Like, with the online stuff, everybody can fake it and make something look like this and make something look like that, or they can, you know what I'm saying? But I'm about to prove it that this is really what I do. Like, no cap. This creative shit is really what I do. On a high level, on a very high level. So I'm real excited, man. I didn't even want the spot no more, but now I'm back excited because it works out perfectly. The whole situation works out perfectly. I can't leak the location, nothing yet, but the whole situation worked out perfectly. So I was able to thank God, because everything makes sense now. I was confused. I was losing faith. I was telling my friends, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm done relying on the universe. All types of stuff I was talking about. Then he just started showing me, like, what he was doing, how I was working for him. The universe started working for me again, and it started making sense. I'm like, okay, cool. So yeah, now we here, man. Store on the way. Probably gonna be late March, early April. Might do it on my grandma's birthday, April 6th. She passed away. Might drop on April 6th, literally. I just came up with the idea right now, but it makes sense, though. Literally makes sense. So, yeah, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for watching me. I'm going to get on more free game today. I'm going to do two, 3 videos today for sure, but this is the first one I'm going to let go up and fly, because I just got closed on the store. Arrival, man. We here. Literally, we here. That's the whole meaning of it, man. It's been a long time coming, man, but I'm about to get off of here, take care of some business, and I'm going to get back to some videos. Let's get it.